Welcome back everyone. In this video, we're talking about the digestive tract wall histology. What is the structure of the digestive tract wall? So, as we said, digestive tracts look like a tube. It's a long tube. Let's cut the digestive tract and look at the cross section of the digestive tract. So, as you can see here, we're going to draw a large circle and another like small circle in the middle, which inside of this middle, this is a space. So we have a cavity or a space at the middle of the our long tube or digestive tract, which this cavity or space is called lumen. So we have lumen in the center of our digestive tract, like in the center of your esophagus, in the center of your stomach, small intestine and large intestine. There is a lumen or is a space which food gonna pass through this lumen or space. And then we can define a wall for our digestive tract organs. So let's see what is the wall made up of. So the wall would be divided to 4 layers from inside to the outside. We have mucosal layer, submucosal layer, muscularis layer, and finally we have serosa layer. So mucosa is the innermost layer. That is a layer toward the lumen or in contact with the food. So then this layer actually composed of the epithelial tissue, which the cells of this layer can produce different products, like they can produce mucus, some of them can produce digestive enzymes, and based on the organ of digestive tract, we can have different type of epithelial tissue. For example, in esophagus, our epithelial tissue would be thicker, and then we have stratified squamous epithelial tissue, which their job is protection. But in small intestine, in large intestine, in our stomach, which these epithelial cells' job is to secrete or absorb, so they have a simple columnar epithelial tissue. And then under mucosa, we have submucosal layer, which the submucosal layer is the second layer, which this one is a connective tissue. So we have submucosa, as sub means under. So submucosa is a loose connective tissue which you can find many blood vessels, nerves, and also lymphatic vessels in this layer. And then after submucosa, next layer would be our muscle layer. So here we have the 2 layers of smooth muscle. So smooth muscle would be found in this layer. So basically, we have 2 layers of smooth muscle, which the inner layer direction of the fibers are circular and the outer layer direction of the fibers are longitudinal. But except our stomach, which in our stomach, we can find 3 layers of smooth muscle in their muscularis layer. And then finally, the one which would be found as the outermost layer is another connective tissue, which then, or the serous membrane, which is called the serosa. So here, the outermost tissue, which is going to cover our organ, that is the serous layer or serosa layer. Okay, so let's see what we covered. So we talked about the digestive tract wall or histology, which we learned that the open area or space in the middle of the hollow organs, like our esophagus, stomach, is called lumen, which food gonna pass through that. And then we talked about these 4 layers from inside to the outside. We have mucosa, which is composed of the epithelial tissue, submucosa, which is connective tissue, and then muscularis layer is made up of 2 two layers of smooth muscle, except in the stomach we have three layers. So their job is to contract and move the food along the GI tract. And then the outermost layer is called serosa layer, which is actually part of the peritoneum, the serous membrane covering the abdominal organs from outside. Thank you for watching.